Alright, this is the second half of an audio commentary between Moonfans and 4EG. I forgot to start recording the last time, so the timing's going to be a little bit off, but we're going to go ahead and have a continuation of the fight. We have the Warden currently sitting at level 4, level 3 Death Knight, level 2 Naga Sea Witch, and a level 2 Lich, trying easily taking down the units here. Night Elf Army currently only sitting at 34 over 50 food. So Night Elf able to, Undead Armory with those three heroes able to really push back that Warden. I'm trying to use those moonwells to the best of her ability. Those moonwells are upgraded, if I had not already mentioned that, and so that moon water is going to be able to restore more hit points and more mana. We have a bear about to come out down to 34 hit points. Oh, and the bear does make it out with the Ancient of Lore at 35, going to Staff of Preservation on that bear. That bear is currently slowed. And Ancient of Wonders trying to do in some additional damage, trying to help out on this fight. These trees really able to just push back this army oh so well. That we have we have a bear trying to run away, and that bear is going to go down. So we have a level 2 Lich, level 2 Lich, level 2 Naga Sea Witch, and the Death Knight is able to currently run away. Trying to take down, he's going to go ahead and take down the Ancient of Lore and go ahead and run away. He does not want to go ahead and stick around in this fight. Meanwhile, we have a rejuvenation on that Warden. The Warden, not wanting to run away just yet, is going to go ahead and try to teleport to in. That Death Knight awfully low on hit points, a quick death strike. And that Death Knight trying to run away down to 55 hit points, 16 hit points, and down goes. Now we have a level 5 Warden. Now, whenever I see a level 5 single hero, I always hope and I always pray that I'll see a level 6 hero, because I don't get to see ultimates that much. And it looks as though he kills the level 2 Naga Sea Witch as well. So, at level 5 Warden already halfway to level 6, trying to push back the Undead Army, forcing himself to run away, trying to resurrect 2 heroes at once. Currently resurrecting the Naga at the altar, so I'm assuming, yes, we do have a resurrection at the tavern for the Death Knight, so that Death Knight's going to go ahead and try to come on in. But that level 5 Warden, oh so dangerous. That level 3 Shadow Strike and Blink easily trying to be able to run in and out. The Warden's going to go ahead and try to come back in, sees the low hit point Death Knight. Are we going to see a Shadow Strike? Yes, Shadow Strike on the Death Knight. Death Knight's currently sitting at 400 hit points. Have a Dust of Appearance. Warden unable to hide. Warden blinks to the far side. Now trying to take down that Death Knight. That Death Knight's going to be able to look another Shadow Strike, 116 hit points, trying to run away. It looks as that, no, you can't chase him, so Death Knight's going to be able to survive. Meanwhile, that Lich is awfully low on hit points, and oh, the Lich is Shadow Strike and dies instead. Level 3 Death Knight, currently Shadow Strike, currently sitting at 300 hit points, but the level 2 Lich dies. So Staff of Teleportation back on the base, and we have some healing going on back at the Moonwells. Warden able to regenerate hit points and mana. The Warden is now a true killing machine, able to blink and Shadow Strike heroes who are trying to flee. Meanwhile, we have the level 3 Death Knight and the level 2 Lich, almost level 3 Lich, and we have a Warden coming in. I gotta assume producing a potion of invulnerability and a potion of invisibility. So the Warden wants more hero blood. The Warden's gonna go ahead and try to take down some additional units. The Warden's trying to find the undead player. He's gonna go ahead and he's gonna come across this side, and we see the Warden coming across, seeing the Death Knight. Death Knight's currently sitting at level 4. Shadow Strike on the Death Knight, trying to focus down the unit. We have the Death Knight currently sitting at 390 hit points, getting focused down to 300, 200 hit points. Oh, and we have that looked to be either a potion of healing? Yeah, it looked like to be a potion of healing. It could have been a death pack, I'm not 100% sure. I didn't see the animation for either. Meanwhile, the Warden's currently sitting at 250 hit points, trying to run away. We have a level 4 Death Knight now, a level 3 Naga Sea Witch. So what's going to win? The level 5 Warden or level 4, level 3, and level 2 heroes for the Undead player? Undead player trying to focus down, trying to get a little bit more of advantage, trying to buy time for that Lich to come out. And that Lich, and at this point I would assume that they want to get that Lich to level 3. So that Lich is currently sitting at level 2, almost level 3. Meanwhile, we have the Warden coming in, and then we may have a little bit of a creep track here. So yes, we have units coming in. We have a Shadow Strike on the Naga Sea Witch. Naga Sea Witch down to 190 hit points, trying to pull itself back, gets a potion of healing transferred, tries to heal, but the Death Knight unable to death coil the Naga Sea Witch. We have a quick teleportation away from a blink away, and oh, that sounds like the Naga Sea Witch just died, giving the Warden level 6. So yes, we are going to see Avatar of Vengeance coming from the Death Knight, or from the we have Death Claw coming from the Death Knight killing off a bear, but we are going to see an Avatar of Vengeance coming from the Warden. The Warden, Undead player trying to creep this turtle camp. I'm going to go ahead and speed up the game just a little bit. We have the Warden trying to go ahead and come back in. Perhaps the Warden wants to do the trick again, tries to buy a potion of invulnerability and a potion of invisibility. Yes, go ahead and it's going to head and run back down. And we have the bears and dryads coming in. The dryads up in the front because destroyers the main part of the undead army right now. Destroyers and statues. Dryads going to go ahead and come back in, trying to focus down that obsidian statue. We have a bear currently sitting. Bear's going to get focused down. The bear is currently sitting at 200 hit points. The Warden's still invisible, unable to see any low hit point units. Going to go ahead, break invisibility, use a Staff of Preservation to pull that bear back. Now we have the Avatar of Vengeance being summoned, and the Avatar of Vengeance needing corpses to go ahead and resurrect is going to go ahead and resurrect the Spirit of Vengeance, pick up another one, and those units are invulnerable to magic or invulnerable to all damage. So these Spirit of Vengeances may cause problems and maybe trouble for the Undead player. Undead player is going to go ahead and come in. The Avatar of Vengeance is going to go in. Avatar of Vengeance sees a low hit point statue. That statue is currently down to 70 hit points, 71 hit points. Trying to get hit. It's 54 hit points. Are those unable to devour magic on those particular units? Avatar of Vengeance now going after a couple more units, trying to take out some destroyers. Meanwhile, we have a Tree of Life being expanded on, and we have the Avatar currently sitting there doing nothing. The Avatar, if it goes down, we will lose the Spirit of Vengeances. Vengeance trying to take down that ghoul, but it looks as though the Spirit of Vengeance is going to go ahead and dissipate before that happens. Now we have a Warden currently sitting at level 6, Potion of Invulnerability, Potion of Lesser Healing. So that Warden is going to be pretty beefy. But who will win? 3 heroes, level 4, level 3, level 2, or the level 6 Warden. Well, level 3 on the Lich now, so we have 2 level 3 heroes and a level 4. But we all know that's not as strong as a single level 10 hero. Coming in, we have the Warden trying to push to the back. We have an Ancient of War trying to get up, will be able to join in the fight. We have a Wisp getting focused down as well. Level 4 Death Knight. We have the Avatar of Vengeance trying to get a couple hints. We have the Ancient of War, which is going to get focused down by those destroyers really quickly. We have down goes one bear. We have a Forked Lightning. We have a Shadow Strike on Abomination. That Abomination is going to go ahead and take some damage. We have a quick Death Coil, and the Abomination is now running to the back. Meanwhile, we have bears running. Bears Staff of Preservation on the bear. We have a Death Strike on the Death Knight. Death Knight's trying to go ahead. He does a Death Pact on an Abomination, gets to full hit points. We have another quick Death Strike on the Death Knight. Death Knight currently sitting at 400, 500 hit points, trying to get that Warden. That Warden is now trying to use whatever Moonwell water is left. And we have a Potion of Invulnerability on the Death Knight. The Warden currently sitting at 200 hit points, trying to run to the back, is able to run to the back. But a bear pops out just in time to give him rejuvenation. Wow, that Warden is now running away. That Warden is going to go ahead and use that healing potion and come back into the fight. We have Fiends going down. Fiends quickly going on. Warden going to come back in. We have a Death Strike on the Death Knight. Death Knight's currently sitting at 133, 120, 78 hit points. And that Warden is Death Knight is gonna go down. We have the Lich currently using the Potion of Invulnerability. That Potion of Invulnerability is another blink. As soon as that Potion of Invulnerability passes away, it will be and down goes the Lich. So we have all 3 heroes down, and wow, level 7, almost level 8 Warden able to take on the Tri-Heroes from the Undead player. I hope you enjoyed that game. That was a lot of close fights, and that level 7 Warden was just amazing to watch.